Happy Fall Equinox. This is Trebor7 and it is September 22nd, 2022. Cups, cups, and more cups. That's what this video is all about. So I've been messing around with various cups and mugs and whatnot over the last few weeks. And I wanted to start with something easy, something I could actually move. Styrofoam turned out to be the ticket. I tried a plastic cup and a paper cup, and I think the styrofoam has a little better connectivity for telekinesis. I'm not sure why. Perhaps static electricity is involved, or I don't know. Lighter. Get a bigger target with less weight. Any rate, I found it rather fun messing with the styrofoam cup. I probably did more time with this one than any other one. And I'm showing you this first clip in its entirety. A little slow getting started, but I was pretty confident because I'd moved it a few times before I turned the camera on and felt like I was pumped up and ready to go for a demonstration. Typically I practice at night, and when I started practicing with this cup I was setting it on a book just to get a smoother roll surface, but I think it's a little more impressive on the tablecloth thing there. You see that little jittering move I'm making? I think telekinetic energy comes out in a pulse rather than a steady stream, and it seems like I'm getting like rapid fire when I use that little jittery motion. Now, I don't want you to walk away from this thinking, oh, this is how you have to do it. I tried lots of different things, a little pull technique and all kinds of different things I try, and this is what seemed to work best for this particular target, so I'm kind of rolling with that. But I don't think you can say that there's one way to do telekinesis, because different targets require different approaches. This feels more energetic to me, or sort of electrical, and when we move on to different targets, they kind of took a little different approach. But this was a super fun target, and I had a lot of fun moving this styrofoam cup around, and it feels good just to give you a full clip. Typically I have 5 minutes worth of decent footage out of a 10 to 20 minute clip. Ooh, I really like that one. Did you see that one? I got a hold of that one. Yep, wrapping it up. Alright, stepping it up to the old teacup, which I don't drink tea a lot or anything, but this old teacup was in my cupboard and I messed with it for, gosh, I don't know, almost a week, I guess. And I wasn't sure how this was going to work out doing 2 demos in the same day, but I felt pretty confident, so I gave it a try. See, I'm using a little different technique on this one. I had to rely a little more on the empathy and imagination with the teacup. You kind of saw me grabbing that handle, and that's really kind of what I'm empathizing with. Just trying to pull on that handle and let the cup do the rest. But again, it's a mind game. How you communicate with your subconscious may be entirely different. But again, this was another fun target, and I'm actually trying to work my way up to a coffee mug, which was inspired by another practitioner on YouTube, Hugo Logo. And if you watched my live stream the other night, you've already seen it. But here you go. Here's some no-hand stuff. And this one took heavy empathy, and as you can see, I have to really get calmed down and wait till the energy's just right on the inside and use the old empathy mindset energy along with some mimicry. Oh yeah, a quick thank you to Sean Lindsay, Mad Cat Sphere, and Sherry Todd for joining me on YouTube, and Anika Richards and Daniel Saris for joining me on Patreon. And if you'd like to say, hey Trebor, thanks for 9 years of commercial-free sci content, there's some ways you can do that. Alright, here we go. Boom, this is what I really wanted to show you. The old coffee mug. It says congratulations with a D. My sister gave me that to me for my graduation gift. And it had some other goodies inside, Zippo lighter and whatnot. But anyway, this is what Hugo was working with, or about the same caliber. And as you can see, it's a struggle. It's slow. You got to watch closely. Keep focused on the handle if you can, and watch for the pulls because they're not that obvious. But I tell you what, it was very gratifying. I really enjoyed working with this mug. And I could get it to flip a little faster on a smooth surface. I also practiced on this one with a book. But I kind of like the challenge. And I like the fact that you can see, you know, your full effect rather than just one little tip and then it rolls on its own. Kind of helps you see what you're doing. That's pretty gratifying. And as far as which hand works the best, I'm using the same technique on both hands. I don't really consider one hand is better for one thing or another. It's just a conduit for you to channel your energy through. So, you know, your eyes and your hands are your best bet to go to for conducting energy beyond your body. But it also requires that relaxation. Like I said, I had to go heavy on the empathy, on the heavier targets. It was a little bit less fun to watch, I think, but internally it was more gratifying. And you notice I barely have my eyes open. I do not like doing demonstrations in broad daylight. This was done an hour or so before my first live stream. So it's in broad daylight, and I also have the light on, and I don't like it. And that's why I'm all squinted and whatnot. But I think keeping that bifocal vision at bay, you know, and just kind of try to use your, I don't know, it's kind of like a peripheral vision or a double vision type thing. Don't focus too hard, you know. I think that helps a lot. That's hence the reason I'm doing it with my eyes about half closed. But it's been a fun demo, and I'm more than happy to share it with you. Kick off this new fall season, or spring, I guess, depends on where you live. But the change of the seasons are a magical time, and I've said this in other videos, but if you ever want to initiate a change in your life, do it on the spring or fall equinox, and it seems like the universe will kind of help you make that change. Alright, last but not least, the old no hands move. I call this one the Leaning Tower of Trebor. I look so silly in this, I almost didn't include the clip, but I'm pretty proud of this no hands move on such a big target. And like I said, it required a lot of empathy, and I'm using the old body English, so to speak. But if you don't fall asleep too soon, you'll see I get a no hands move. Alright man, really appreciate you guys watching, and I look forward to future live streams. If you missed the first one, hit me up on the next one. Alright guys, this is Trebor7. Good day, God bless, and namaste.